This car is no joker. Well, actually it is. It's a JOK3R. But you get what I'm saying. It ain't messing about. Hiya and thanks for joining me. Today, we're going to be looking at one of the hottest updates to come out of the mini racing scene. If you've been keeping up with your RC news, and especially following the channel, you'll know that in 2023, the late end of last year, Battcave released their first chassis, the JOK3R. Now the JOK3R's been making waves and performing fantastic pretty much wherever it's gone. It's proven to be an easy car for a beginner to set up, throw on the track and go racing. But in true Battcave fashion, Sean and the team decided to push the envelope a little bit more with this update, the JOK3R. Now it comes in two different versions, a brushed and a brushless. However, don't panic if one's not available. The only difference is the brushless comes with a 46 tooth spur gear, and the brushed, which is what I've got here, comes with a 48 tooth spur gear. In true Battcave fashion, and the labour of love that this car is, it's pretty much built for you. Not much building to do. That's how the car comes out of the box. I can see bits that I've had to upgrade on my original JOK3R that are already on here as standard. But we'll talk about that in a second. What else do we get in the box? Well, there's a little package there. Let's take this off. So this is our little pack of parts that come with it. We've got our axle shims, so we can put our axle at the rear in an up or down position. We have ride height shims in there, some clips, spacers. We've got our servo centralizing mount, standard servo posts, some nice decals there. Our retaining band sits in there as well, and we've got our servo saver in there. As always, the quality of these Battcave JOK3R kits are fantastic. It's really good that they come pretty much pre-built like this. For anyone wanting to start 12th scale mini racing, it's perfect really. So now that we've got it out of the box, what is the actual difference between this and the OG JOK3R? So for starters, we've got a revised chassis. It's narrower at the front end, and at the rear, it's boat-tailed. So what's that going to do? Well, basically, it's going to give you more stability throughout the car, and also in the corners, it's going to help with ground clearance, which is going to make it a lot smoother through those tighter turns. The rear pod and pod plate have been revised also. It's going to help give us better traction on the track when you're pushing this car to the limit. So the battery braces, you might know, you might have purchased these already, but these have had some rework as well. We've got spacers in here now which didn't come with the battery braces that I bought as an upgrade for the original JOK3R, but they come in this kit. So if you're using a 93mm lipo, those in there are going to help. We've got the position spacers. So if you want to run your battery backwards or towards the rear, we pop these at the front, which moves the battery back. And opposite way, you can put them at the back to move the battery weight forward. Also, with these, you can see these fins here at the top. Well, these fins give added protection to the rear pod should there be any impacts at the side. One other thing that I can notice here is the pod brace that goes across the top of the pod. That seems thinner than the original one. So it'd be interesting to see if that makes any difference, or someone like me can feel the difference. But that is a smaller, thinner part that goes across there. It also comes with the new revised steering limiters, and as standard 2.0 A-arm geometry. I feel that I can really throw the car into corners with these arms on. So it's nice to see them on there. All these updates and revisions that we've seen over the past 12 months now have basically been implemented into this car. What's the best bit about this? Well, it's still the same price as the original Joker. So we're getting all those lovely updates, but we can't forget what is at the heart of this, the base parts from the original Joker. We've got 3mm GRP. We're fully ball raced. We're able to change positions of both battery and the rear axle. We have different servo mounting options in the kit. We have small and large servo posts. Talking of servos, we've got the handy Battcave self-alignment tool included in the box. And I'll be pleased to know that there's not an E-clip in sight on this kit. If you've watched my Yokomo build, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, if this is your first 12 scale mini racer kit and you're just getting started, there are some things that you're gonna need. You're gonna need a 540 type motor. We're gonna need some slightly longer boss pinions, but you can check out the Battcave website for some of those. We also need an ESC, an electronic speed controller. We're gonna need a battery and charger and some radio equipment. You'll also need a shell and some tires, and the Battcave guys have left those out so you can choose exactly what you want. If this is your first go at mini racing, just make sure wherever you're going to race, you just check the club rules, make sure you're all compliant with them. Talking of compliance, the Battcave JOK3R spec is compliant to run in all major meetings from the 31st of October. Why am I telling you this? Well, what that means, guys, is if you've got one of these cars or you're looking to get one, you will not be able to run them at the first round of the Mini Masters series. According to rules, their parts need to be available for a certain amount of time before they can be used within the series. So just to summarize, round one, unfortunately, you can't run the R-Spec Joker, but from round two onwards, you will be able to run it with no problem whatsoever. So if you've got the original Joker, you might be thinking, why bother with this new kit? Well, this is the good part. You don't actually have to go out and buy the full new kit. You can easily update your original Joker to become an R-Spec kit. And this is where the conversion bundles come in. If you're running brushed or 93mm wide lipos, well, you can purchase the Joker conversion bundle 1 from the Battcave website, which is going to get you upgraded to this spec. If you've already got the lipo battery brace, this part here, if you've already upgraded this, well, bundle 2, that's for you. And if you buy one of the conversion kit bundles, you're going to actually save roughly £10 compared to what you would pay if you was to buy all these parts individually. So Sean and the team, as always, thinking about the consumer. So if you want to get into mini racing and you haven't purchased the chassis already, I can't champion this chassis enough. This new chassis I'll be running at the Mini Masters series. I will have videos coming on the conversions. I need to get this ready for the Mini Masters now. But if you're unsure what motor to run in your mini racer, check this video out and I'll see you over there.